concepts what we have discussed in the last class. Just within the range, how can we display the array elements and all. And today we are going to discuss about swapping and everything. First, let me explain one by one. Demo. I'm taking one array, integer, ARR, just some elements I'm taking 3, 2, 4, 1, 8, 9, 5 like this. I want to swap index element with the next element. See, this is 0th index, this is first index, second index, third index like this. Suppose if I'm taking the location is 3, my question is, this is 0, 1, 2, 3. Third location and fourth location elements I want to swap. How can we? It's very simple. We know the swapping concept. We know the swapping. Only these two we need to swap. Taking the temporary variable, just temp. Integer temp. Into the temp, third location element we are storing. Into third location, we are storing the next element. Fourth location element we are storing. Fourth location means location plus 1. Location plus 1. Into fourth location, location plus 1. Third location element and storing. Sir, how can we understand third location element and fourth location elements swapped? Simple. Just display the array. Display the array. Array elements after swap. Array elements after swap for n in array using for each loop we know already. System.out.println that n. Look at the output. Just compiling and running. See, 8448 become 84. Clearly, I'll explain once again. Sir, suppose here, I just want to display location is 3, 0, 1, 2, 3. Third location and fourth location elements I want to swap. Okay. This is ARR of location is a third location element 4. We'll store into temp. 3 plus 1, 4. Fourth location element will store into third location. 8 will come into here. Next temp will store into location plus 1. Nothing but here that 4 will store. But how can we understand? The elements get swapped. How can we understand? By printing them only. Sir, I'll explain one example clearly. Suppose before swap, system.out.println, before swap, the array is simply arrays.toString one method is there. ToString. When we execute array.toString and after display, no need to, after swap, no need to write this. There is an arrays class. ToString method is there. After swap, I am displaying. You are getting error. Arrays cannot find symbol because arrays belongs to util package. So I am creating this. Now look at this. Before swap 48, after swap 84. This is the simple way of printing array. No need to write the for loop and all. We just convert into string format and doing. Okay. This is swapping logic. Please do this quickly. Everyone, concentrate on swapping. If they give a location, location and location plus 1, nothing but the next element. If they give 7, seventh location, 7 plus 4, 7 and 4 we are swapping. Do like that. Nice. So here we can question easily. So what is the question? Sir, okay. If they have given the location is 3 happy. Because 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is there. Sir, if they give invalid location, let me give -3. How it is possible you will get exception? Impossible. So what should I do? So before we are performing the swapping operation, we need to check the condition. We need to check the condition. If we're just getting that length of the array, int n is equals to arr dot length. Sir, if they give 9 and 5 we can swap happy. But sir, if they give this location, where is the next element to swap? Possible? No. So 0, 1, 2, length -2. If n is greater than or equals to 0 and n is less than or equal to, length, given location, location is greater than or equal to 0, location is less than or equal to n-2, not 1. Because look at this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Total 7 elements are there. 7 elements are there. Okay. But if they give 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up to 5 only they can give. 6 also they cannot give. That's why n-2, up to 5. Yes, swapping possible. Else invalid location to swap. Invalid location given to swap. How it is possible? Just compile and run. Invalid location given to swap. Okay, because they will understand. So suppose if we give invalid location, yes, can we explain? Yes. See, here, how many number of elements are there? I'll give the index also very clearly. 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And how many, what is the length of the array? Is a 7. 7. See, it's starting from 0. So location definitely should starting with 0. Next location is less than or equal to n-2. Nothing but 7 minus 2 is a 5. Because if they give 5, okay, 5th location and 6th location we can swap. But if they give 6, how can you swap? 7th location element is not there. So maximum they can give starting from 0 to 5 only. Nothing but starting from 0 to n-2 only. Okay, now please do this and check the output. If you give that location is a 6, no, there is no 7th location element. So again you will get the error. In 7th location, in index 7 element is not there. That is invalid locations. Please do this. Yes, right? This is a swap. Now one point, let me explain. I just want to find the smallest element in the array. That is okay, cool. How? Just taking that small element, yesterday we discussed, smallest element, I'm taking that first element only. I'm repeating the loop I equals to 1 because when you consider, oh wait. Sorry, you can do this. Okay. Now the question is, I just want to swap the smallest element and highest element in the array. Slowly we will go. Okay, one by one. First of all, let me write the code to find the smallest element in the array. Let me take the first element is the smallest element in the array. First element is smallest element, comparing with the remaining elements. So, for starting with index 1, I less than or equals to arr dot length minus 1, I plus plus. So repeating the loop from first location, if you think if the index element is lesser than the smallest element that you already considered, okay, store that element into small. So finally, you can display the smallest element in the array. Smallest element. That small we are printing. We know that. Smallest element is a 2, is printing. First one, consider 3 as the smallest. Compare with every element. Suppose 2. Yes, lesser than small. So store that 2 into this small. Like that, we are finding the smallest element in the array. Okay. Next one, sir, I don't want to find only the smallest element. I want to find its index also. So small index equals to 0. First one, 0. When you find the smallest element, maintain that small index also, because that is very, very important. I value 0, 1, that I value will store into smallest index. System.out.println smallest index, element index I am writing. Small index. Do this. Small element is in which location? First location. Or more confusion, make it 7, 1. Now the smallest element is 1. It is in second location. In the same way, please find the largest element with their index. Then both we will swap everyone. Please do this. Thanks. So now we are swapping the largest and smallest element with the help of their index. So what we are doing? Taking in the same way. Int large equals to arr of 0. Int large index equals to 0 again. If it is a small, maintaining the smallest index. If arr of I is greater than large, store into that large arr of I. Maintaining the index also, large index is equal to I. And in the same way, printing. This is the largest element, large, with their index also, Both first we consider as the smallest and largest. If you find one more small, we are storing. If you find one more large, yes, we are storing. See, smallest is 1, largest is 9. Largest is 9. That is. Next one, I just want to swap the smallest element and the largest element in the array. How to find out the smallest and largest? Int temp is equals to smallest index we are storing into the smallest index, we are storing the large index value, into the large index we are storing the temp. Okay, now I don't want to display all these things. Even these things also I don't want. I want just their indexes. So before swap, I'm printing before swap. Same story. Arrays dot toString. After swapping the largest and the smallest index element, after swap also we are printing. Look at this. 1. Why? What happened? It's gone somewhere. When we get the smallest and largest, smallest index and large index, let me print and check. Small index, large index, small and large index. Small index is 2, 3, 4, 5. Large index is 5 na? 5. Why it is showing 6? If ARR of I is greater than the large we already considered, store that I into largest index. Oh, we are not storing that one. There is a problem. That's why moving to last. Look at this. Smallest index is 2, largest index is 5. So 1, 9, swap to 9, 1. Swap to 9, 1. This is how it is swapping. Just finding what is the largest and what is the smallest and printing accordingly. Please do this. First, think about only the smallest element of the, index value of the smallest element. Sir, we are little confusing. Okay. Forget about all these things. Just before swap. Before swap also, later you write. Only print. Line by line, if you confidently write system.out.println, smallest element is small with index is with index with the index is smallest index. No problem. Okay, now this already you did. Now no problem. Let it take more. More code. Do this again. Now do it large. Okay, now large index is greater than large. Greater than large. Large index. Reverse. Largest element with index. Confidently, if you do one code, you can understand everything. So look at this. Smallest element is 1 with index 2. Largest element is 9 with index is of 5. Smallest we did already. Okay. Do the largest one. Then we swap. Do it. Right. So once you find the biggest and smallest, then now do it slowly. No issues. Just take the temp variable. Temp equals to with the largest index and smallest index. Small index element into the small index. Okay. We store that array of large index into that large index. We store the element of temp. Then finally, we are printing that system.out.println. System.out.println. Then after swap, arrays.toString of array. That is. So you can display the values. 9-1 become 1-9. Do this everyone. Like that we have to try. Okay. So one program if you try confidently, based on that number of examples we can discuss easily. Just try one program that I am giving. Find the first even number in the given array. Suppose 3, 7, 5, 2, 8, 9, 3, 4, 6, 8, 2. Find the first even number and find the last odd number. Then we need a swap. Just swap first even and last odd in the given array. So please take this screenshot. In this array, you need to find out first even with index, last odd with index, then swapping both. Just like large and small, you need to find out and do this for today. Okay? You can leave for today, everyone.